Welcome to Art at the Love Shack, and today we will be making homemade Play-Doh. And for this project, you will need some supplies. Ella, what do we need?
A cup of flour, food coloring, a half cup of salt, a mixing bowl, a little bit of water, food coloring. These two.
All right, so
Plastic bags.
and we're going to use some plastic bags later to help us keep our hands clean when we mix up our dough. So we're going to make homemade Play-Doh using flour, salt, water, food coloring, a mixing bowl, and you're going to get your hands messy with this project. So let's get started.
Whoa!
All right, so Carly's going to get 1 cup of flour and put it in the mixing bowl. There you go, perfect cup.
It is.
All right. And then we'll pass it over to Ella.
Now we need a half a cup of salt.
Oh yeah.
It's a mountain salt. Okay.
All right, so for the next step, somebody's gonna get their hands messy, and we're gonna add water and mix it with our hands till we get the consistency that we want.
Okay.
So, for example, if you're putting the water in and it gets a little bit too watery, you can add a little more flour. But if it feels like it's too lumpy, you can add a little more water to it. So we'll just start out with, Carly, you want to pour the water?
Pour a little water in there.
Just a little bit at a time. Zoe, you want to push your sleeves up?
Yeah.
That's good. We'll start with that.
We should have mixed the salt and the stuff together before we mixed them.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good tip. So before hindsight, we wish we would have mixed the salt and the flour together first before we started adding water.
Yes.
So now we're having to backtrack a little bit, getting it all mixed up.
We need to do the salt.
We've already done the salt.
Can I pour the water next?
Is there anything that you want to tell people that are watching, Carly, as you're mixing it?
Try to keep most of it inside the bowl.
All right. Now some of it's starting to look like Play-Doh.
So it's starting to I can definitely tell a little. Oh, see that just came off my hand.
So it's not as sticky as it was before?
Not really. I feel like the more water, because this is where the water was, is what's
Okay.
sticking to my hand.
But the parts that are good are not sticking to your hands. Is that what you're saying? You need some more water? Or
Hold
wait?
on.
Do you want to wait and see? Yeah, it looks like it's getting to a good consistency now.
It's coming off of my hand. Okay, Ella, just a little bit, very small.
That looks like clay. That looks really cool.
And we probably should have put the food coloring in at the very beginning.
No, you do that at the end. Everybody's gonna do their own color. So we're gonna everybody's gonna get a little ball and pick out the colors they want. We'll mix them all up together.
I want a very small amount, like hardly any.
All right, so Carly just finished up her mixing.
Feels like cookie dough, and it's pretty thick. It's definitely like Play-Doh.
And how sticky is it?
It's not very sticky. It sounds like it's sticky, but it's not.
So when you get it to where you want it, it should not stick to your hands really bad.
This is from whenever I mixed it. So
Yeah. So now we're gonna break it up into like golf ball size pieces, and we're gonna add a little color. All right, so we made 2, 4, 6, 8 golf ball size balls of dough, and now we're going to put a little like a,
Yeah,
Carly,
but-
put your thumb in it and make a little bowl in them. Yeah, make a little placement. And we're making this little bowl in the middle so that we can drip our food coloring.
Help you make some.
And then we're going to drop some food coloring in there and mix it up. Now for your food coloring, you may want to either have rubber gloves, but we're going to recycle some Walmart bags, and we're going to put our hands inside of a Walmart bag as we mix up the dough. Carly is going to add a few drops. She chose pink, I believe. So I'd put about, I don't know, 4 or 5 drops. Let's see what it looks like. 1, maybe 2. I think 2 would be good.
Pretty dark.
And to mix this up, she's going to put her hands inside of a Walmart bag. I'm just going to hand it to her, and she's going to mix it all up.
Whoa.
Hold it over the table just in case it drips. Yeah, there we go.
That looks real cool.
She's just going to keep mixing and mixing until she has pink or red Play-Doh.
Or whatever color it makes.
Alright, so we're all done with our Play-Doh, and we dripped some food coloring on there to make some different colors. We have green, purple, black, pink, teal, all these colors.
Red.
And so after you mix your dough, if you want it to stay the consistency of Play-Doh, make sure you put it inside of a Ziploc bag when you're not playing with it, because it will eventually dry out and get hard. If you would like for your sculpture, if you make something with your Play-Doh and you would like for it to stay permanent, all you have to do is heat your oven to 350 and let it bake for 1 hour. But get your parents to help you with that step. So thank you for joining us today. That's a wrap from the
Love Shack.
what?
Love Shack.
All right.